The midday sun was scorching, but Maya hardly noticed as she stepped out of the bakery, the scent of fresh rosemary focaccia wafting from her paper bag. She was celebrating a small win, a high score on her math final, and the bread was her hard-earned treat. At the corner of the street sat a man tucked into the sliver of shade provided by a mailbox. His clothes were a roadmap of wear and tear, and he held a cardboard sign that simply read, "Hungry. Anything helps." The moment of choice. Maya watched as dozens of people hurried past. Some looked at their phones. Others shifted their shopping bags to the opposite side, creating a physical barrier between themselves and the man. Maya looked at her warm bag of bread. She was starving, and she had saved her allowance specifically for this. But as she made eye contact with the man, she saw not a beggar, but a person whose eyes reflected a deep, quiet exhaustion. More than a meal. She walked over and knelt down, so she wasn't looking down at him. "Hi," she said softly. "This is still warm. Would you like to share it with me?" The man looked stunned. Most people dropped coins from a distance, avoiding contact. To be spoken to be invited to share, was something else entirely. I would like that very much, miss," he rasped. Maya tore the large loaf in half. She gave him the bigger piece, along with a cold bottle of water she had in her backpack. The real impact. As they sat there for a few minutes, Maya didn't lecture him or ask how he ended up there. They talked about the weather and the delicious crust on the bread. For those 10 minutes, the man wasn't a shadow on the sidewalk, he was a guest at a table. When Maya stood up to leave, the man looked at the bread and then at her. "Thank you," he said, his voice